Time to put in the background. I'm going to put the base coat. We put some background around the wolf, but I need to put some base coat down so we can finish it. So I'm going to use the 7047 and gently crosshatch some color. I'm going to go underneath the wolf as well. Now I'm going to use my green, which is 627. I'm sorry, 626.3. It's a darker green. I'm not going to put this under the wolf, just above. I know it looks a little blotchy, but we're going to fix that as we go along. I'm going above the wolf a bit too. Now let's use some 626.5. I won't use it everywhere, but just in places. Oh, 633.3. I want to darken some of these areas, so I'm going to use my 7045. And 7043 over that. There are some rocks here. I'm going to see if that's going to work. So I'm going to sketch them in. I'm going to use my 7047 to kind of blend that together. And to make that look more rock-like, I'm going to create an edge. With my 704. Just adding some more of the same colors that we've been using so that it goes all the way to the edge of the painting. I'm going to use this 570.9 put some lights in. A few more darks. I'm going to take the $2.99 new Pastel, use it up on its end, put some shapes in. Some more 703. I'm just going to add the 627.3 over it to blend in some of these abstract shapes. I think they're too distinct. Just work back and forth till it gets the way you like it. Now I want to add some dark color underneath the wolf. This is 7043. Blend that into the paper with 7045. Rub it with my finger. Now I'm going to draw in a few rocky areas with a 229. I'm not going to make this real detailed, just a suggestion that he's laying on the ground. Let's go up under his mouth here. We can add some light rocks with the 299. So just add some suggestion. Another thing you can do to make it look really rocky is to take a matte knife like this and go across, stroke across your black, and it'll leave little specks that look like gravels. Then also do the same thing with your $2.99. You can add other colors if you want to. Then, when you get it looking just like you want it to, take a piece of paper and put over it and press it down so that it won't come off. That looks very nice. Press it right in there. And if you happen to get any on your wolf, just gently wipe it off. I really like the way that looks. I think I will add a few more black ones. And press those in. Take my paper. Some of those are a little large. That looks pretty good. So when we come back, we'll finish up. I decided to add some more green to my background. So I got the 627-3 and started to add some darker color to really unite the background. I thought it was a little disjointed. Sometimes you're working with greens, they form a skin over them and you've got to sand that off, but this one's doing okay. Then the 626-5 and the 633-3. Just put the light right next to his head. I think that looks a lot better. And then the 570.9, add a brighter light right next to him. I'm going to continue that up here at the top of the wolf. Put some more over here where it's gotten a bit too gray. This is 626.3. Got a spot there, so we'll get our camera blower and see if we can get rid of those. And we can put that in with my finger. I think he looks pretty good. So when we come back, we'll do some finishing touches and put on his whiskers. It's time to put the finishing touches on our wolf. So what I'm going to do is look around and see what I think I could add to the wolf to make it a better painting. Now I see a place where too much pastel dust has come off, so I'm just going to blow that off. Be careful when you're blowing things off. Now, right here, it's too solid a black. So I'm going to take a $2.99 hard pastel and add a few. It's the light gray. And add a few light hairs there. Right in here. Just a few. I like that better. Now as I look around, I'm looking for different things as I look around the painting. In the ear, it could be a little darker, so I'm going to carefully, using my 9B charcoal pencil, add a few darks in the ear. The other side looks okay, so I'm going to leave that alone. Now I'm continuing to look around the painting. Underneath the nose, it needs to be a little darker. There's a shadow. So I'm going to use 259 dark gray new pastel and just add a shadow underneath the nose. I'm also going to darken the nose a bit with 229 black. Just a bit. We also need to put in our whiskers. Before I do that, use my charcoal pencil to go under his mouth. I'm going to pull out a few hairs. Also needs to be brighter on this side. This is a 211 white. Now let's add those whiskers. So I've marked where they go with my 9B graphite pencil. And if you're timid about drawing them in with your charcoal pencil, you can use your 9B. You can go back and smooth that line out with your pencil if you want. It's got some white whiskers as well, so I'll put in a couple of those. Now he's got whiskers that come out up here. They don't show as much, but they're still there. Now if you don't like your whiskers, you can get rid of it or make it less visible by going over it with your white pastel. Just kind of erase it, and then you can put it back in. And that works really well. Okay, next, I think we need to add some white over here. Make sure my pastels are really sharp. I also need some more white in here. I like that. There's also, I've noticed, lighter here on this side. I want to put a few dark hairs back in with my charcoal pencil. Pull out a few hairs. I think he's looking very handsome. You can add more hairs over here if you like. I'm really liking the way he looks. I also think I need to add a little bit of white on the top of this leg. I think he looks pretty good. Need a little more shading on the side of his leg. I'm going to use my 9B graphite pencil. I believe that finishes up the painting, and I'm going to sign my name. I always use a ultrafine Sharpie, or you could use a Micron, Pigma Micron pen as well. These, they come in different sizes. These are very good, and they're light fast and archival. I hope you have fun doing this painting. Please write me and let me know how you get on with it. And thank you for watching.